You don't know what death is.
We have such sights to show you. Tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 81 of Wrestling with Horror Monday Nitro. Tonight, of course, we are reviewing It, Welcome to Derry, episode 7. Hi, it's the Black Spot Bad. And my best Cookie Puss impression there, ladies and gentlemen. But first, let me introduce the rest of this anti-Semite panel here. We're only 50% Semite tonight, Chris. We're not 60. we're not 66 and 2/3 tonight.
Oh no! Never again.
Well, I'm Semite adjacent, so
yeah, Semite adjacent. We'll count it. But yeah, it is top square to my right. It is the Phantom Vampire, the dope sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's AngelousDraven.
yeah, it's good to be here. Looking forward to talking about the episode. I have my own little theories, and yeah, so looking forward to getting into it.
Excellent, man. Thanks for being here. And bottom left on your screen, he is the man from channel Starface Music, Sith Lord Felix.
Guys, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Definitely looking forward to talking about this episode. It was definitely an episode. Well, I guess we'll start with that, but stay tuned, fellas.
Might have dissension in the ranks already. And last, but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, he has a laugh so infectious, but relax, settle down. We're not going to force inoculations on you, never mind. But he has Semitism in his soul. He's Hebrew rooftop icon. Potato Chris Chungus Rhodes, welcome.
Well, thanks for having me. I was so nervous watching that episode. I thought it was going to be a baked potato. It was a potato show.
Goddamn! Was it the black potato spot?
Yeah. Damn!
You're supposed to stay away from those potatoes with the. Never mind.
Were there claw marks on the fry later?
Before we get started, as you can see here, folks, I'm sporting a very nice T-shirt here, the official Samurai Slam T-shirt. You saw me part of that Samurai Slam 3. That is this year at Super Shogun Wrestling, which this Saturday night, Christmas Carnage, December 13th. If you're anywhere in the Mid-Michigan area, area and you want to come see the best in independent professional wrestling that the state has to offer, come on up, check out some Super Shogun action. We have a stacked card, 2 huge tag team matches. The main event is going to be it's like a hardcore tag team match between Vince Diamond and Flying Ryan Crow against the Den, Caesar, Asher, and Bojack, which that is going to be a violent collision, but not to be undersold. Midnight Vice, myself and my protege, my tag team partner, my brother, Mr. Killer Pizza, Bad News Cruz, are facing off against the team of Chico Amante. And wait, who else was it? Oh yeah, Austin Travis. Austin Travis. But before we get to all that, we have to teach. I'm still trying to teach Cruz the meaning of Christmas. So here it is, folks, the world premiere of part 2 of the meaning of Christmas with Midnight Vice.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right, look, I'm going to show you right here. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I'm going to show you the meaning of Christmas. Hi, young man. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I have a gift. Look, I'm going to show you how Christmas works. I have a gift for you right here. I want you to take this. This is a gift from me to you. Look, this is how Christmas works.
This is just an old unpaid parking ticket.
I know, but I'm giving it to you, and guess what? You get to pay it.
I don't want to pay it.
What are you saying? You don't appreciate Pete Daddy Dollar's Christmas cheer? What's wrong with you?
What?
I don't think I don't.
I gave you a gift. You got how much? What you got in there?
$80?
Hey, look.
You cheap
Halfsies?
asses.
Halfsies.
You know, this Christmas thing ain't too bad.
I told you this is how Christmas works.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Can we get to the
sounded
part
like-
where you're just headlining these fights now at this point? Can we skip to that part? I mean, that was genius. God, if Pete Daddy Dollar is generous to give you a fucking ticket to pay,
Right?
just pay it.
Ungrateful heathens, man.
Yes.
But no, so the last episode is available. The November show. Check it out. Link in the description. That's Super Shogun Wrestling. Right here on YouTube. We're on TikTok, Facebook, all the Instagram, all the socials, all the fun. I don't know about Snapchat. I've never done Snapchat.
Yeah, right.
Filters.
I've always
Fine.
been too old and too married for
MySpace?
Snapchat. I had MySpace.
I love
We need to bring
Snap-
back MySpace, baby.
Yeah.
Snapchat is great.
No, I don't. I've
Oh.
never had Snapchat.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Let's talk Welcome to Derry. But before we do that, we gotta play the intro. So away we go.
Hardly notice because I wear a smile and a ribbon in my hair.
So this episode is titled The Black Spot, and we start out with the 1908 flashback sequence at the carnival with Pennywise on stage, which is Bob Gray, and this was they do these period pieces so well. Like the aesthetics of this were just fucking awesome. It looks cinematic quality. I really dig that about this show. For any perceived shortcomings it may have, the aesthetic of the show is nothing short of gorgeous every episode.
Well,
The
Every
director's
single
in the
episode.
background too, in the one.
yeah, he made a cameo.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mus-
Well,
who's
dude-
the director? Muschietti?
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, he was the
And
guy with the
Muschietti.
beard.
Ah,
Yeah. Dude, I gotta say, like right off the bat, I felt so bad for the minion, the chick there, that became the like. Bob Gray was a good guy. Like
Mhm.
he was a loving
Yeah.
father. Like he was, his daughter was getting ready to, pick up the reins and kind of take up where mom left off because she died.
Mhm.
And it was like, oh, this is like a heartwarming story. And then the little kid in the darkness came and ruined everything.
Mhm.
Man.
It's sad. That right there, just the beginning sequences. There's an episode of There's an episode of The Walking Dead that mirrors this, and it's during the Whisperer arc. It shows this couple, and they're happy, and they're making wooden coins, and they're crafting this and that, and they're loading things on their wagon, and they're going between communities to the hilltop, and then they get murdered.
Mm.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
It just reminded me of this because it's like, it's so, like you said, it's a heartwarming thing, and then it's just like the rug gets pulled out from under you, you know. But
Yeah.
with the setup, you know it's going to, but the fact that it's still impactful is a testament to how well it was acted out and it was directed and written, you know.
Well, like I like how like. So I watched a video the other day where somebody was remarking about the montage scene in Donnie Darko and how brilliant it was at introducing all of the characters in that one little Tears for Fears head over heels montage, like the pan through the classroom. And I got that same sensation when I watched this Pennywise story, because he literally told the story of how he lost his wife. Remember, like he had her costume and everything. And there was like the tragedy of it, and like he was mourning her grave, and then he put the flowers in, and then he eventually befriended the gopher or whatever. Like, I like how it set the guy up. Like, I didn't know anything about Pennywise or Bob Gray before. Like, I thought he was an asshole. Like, I was like, oh, is he just like an evil guy that, like, you know, like the Bowers of that day or something? And it turned out, no, he was a good guy that just got victimized, and somehow Pennywise latched onto his likeness.
Yeah, because he saw that. Well, he was watching how
From
all
the
the
barn.
kids. Yeah,
Yep.
all the kids were attracted to him, so he's like, "Well, I'm gonna steal this." And
Yeah, I'm gonna corrupt it. Yeah, I'm gonna.
use it.
Yeah, it was the Tolkien quote: "Evil can't create; it can only corrupt and destroy."
Uh-huh.
So he took something that the kids loved and turned it into a horrific thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when all the kids bum rush the stage at the end.
Oh my god! Yeah, like it was like an ICP concert. Like it was Halloween.
Yeah. I thought it was a Walgreens in San Francisco.
Yeah, right.
The dwarf gets crowd surfed.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so the scene right now is on where you see the entity, it is watching from the barn as the kids are all on stage, and that was a very, like you said, it's all this build up, and when he gets them to go off in the woods with him, I'm like, you should have just you should have just trusted your instinct and sat there and drank and smoked your cigarette.
It's so sad, bro. But first off,
it was
two things. One, you did have a camera set up where you got to show up that graphic that you. I don't know if you forgot it. If you want to go do it again, Pete, but if it doesn't even matter.
What, the thumbnail?
That whole, no, your camera layout. Remember, you have that, the background. I think you had us all.
Oh yeah, right here.
But yeah. So we get to see those DSLs. But that whole beginning, if I could comment on it, was so. It was so well done, and it kind of piggyback off of Potato. It made me teary eyed, man. I'm not even gonna lie, and especially when he's walking away with the kid, I'm like, oh, this fucking asshole.
Yeah, right. He wanted to help. He just wanted to help him. He was kind of a little reluctant at first, just because he's, it's like, what is this strange?
Robin Williams. Yeah.
What is this strange kind of kid fucking doing here? Like, and then
he names his daughter Periwinkle. He gave her the stage name right before.
Yeah.
Man, what is this? What are you doing to me here?
Yeah.
And he just getting started.
Yeah.
He didn't think the daughter was gonna like, using the mother's name, and then she was like, no, and it was.
And she just wasn't expecting it.
No, it was such a sweet moment. Yeah, that just made that hit that much harder. But man, he did have an odd shaped fucking cranium. Like,
well, he had that skull cap too, but he had that that Mr. Belding balding.
Motherfucker looks like Megamind or something, dude.
Yep.
Well, that's Bill Skarsgård. So
it was just pronounced.
He's been told to hold that thought his whole life.
Yeah, right. A sniper's dream. Oh, that's the other.
Yeah. What up, Hail, Admiral Tiberius? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. No, so yeah, he's kind of like they're sharing that moment right now. He's giving her a hug, and we pan out to that night scene, and the carnival looks fucking great. Like, I want to see the behind the scenes, like making just the way it's lit, and goddamn, I loved like how well they capture the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, and you know
well,
what? The actual play or performance was very well done. Like if I was a kid watching that performance, I would have been like, "Oh, this is really cool." It's the stagecraft and all of that. It was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, they did a really good job of that. Here comes
the carnival thing. Kind of gave me Freak Show vibes too, or whatever.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, from American Horror Story.
So to squeeze.
Carnival. Remember Carnival on HBO? I got those vibes.
Oh, Carnival or whatever.
Carnival.
Yeah, with Clancy Brown.
Yeah, as a priest, that's a show.
Yeah, that was
guys.
a great show.
Never seen.
Cut off way too soon. I understand kind of why they cut it off, but
was Bill Skarsgård in that one?
Wasn't Tom Hardy in that?
No, who's the young?
Nick
remember
Stahl.
Nick Stahl. Okay, yeah,
Nick Stahl, who people thought was dead for a while and apparently wasn't, or some shit. But anyway,
sorry, but I digress.
Much going off the reservation, just much like Pennywise.
Oh yeah.
That and dude, you look at that kid's eyes, man. There's no way you can't look at them eyes and tell that's pure evil. Like,
dude, I watched it during the day, so that kid's face was completely dark, and the only thing I could see was the glint in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was like two little.
It's a
white
reversal of the beginning of it. It's of Georgie and Pennywise. It's almost a reversal, it's him hiding and like us knowing that this kid is dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man.
It's
just sad.
It 180s it. Yeah, and that's the end of Bob Gray. You know.
May he rest in peace. Inside Pennywise as he eats people.
He's still inside me.
Yeah, well, no, that brings up a good point. Like, so when he eats these people, was Bob Gray fighting? Because, like, not to skip too far ahead, but like, are there aspects of other people like in him, or is it just like they're gone?
I don't think so.
No, they're gone. Like I think it was one of the movie. In one of the movies, like it shows them like all floating and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I think he like can, if he has people there, or he like absorbs them eventually. And this is just me theorizing that he takes on their forms after.
Yeah, so it's like the Shang Tsung or Freddy Krueger thing.
Yeah, basically.
I think he's just a mimic, like by nature, like where you could just.
Well, yeah, but
if you
but
almost
like
the T-1000 or something.
Yeah, but like remember when she did the dance or the bow exactly how she did it as a kid? Like, if like I don't know.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be something there. There's like a resonance or something, because it would have meant absolutely nothing to the monster if it didn't have like aspects of Bob Gray.
But maybe not because he was watching.
Yeah, I think he uses that to like manipulate, and it's not.
Yeah, but how would he know that happened? That's the question. How would he know that happened? Was he watching?
Well, he consumes them, and he
gets
in their mind. When you go into their mind and stuff to fucking play with their fears, you see everything.
I guess so. Yeah. No. You know what? Yeah. We're overthinking.
Maybe that's why he's got a giant mind.
That's what he does with Dick. Dick, he like. How would it know anything about his grandfather?
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, because he's in his head. Like there is reality and then there is non-reality and stuff that's happening. So it's like a blend between those things.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot I want to talk about. I just don't want to jump too far ahead because there's a part towards the end that made me think of like
that might count as jumping far ahead.
yeah, exactly. I don't want to get to it before we lay out. Like,
I know there's so much meat in this sandwich, buddy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they just presented the handkerchief to the daughter, Ingrid. Ingrid's her name. So yeah, she's she knows her dad is dead now. Bob Gray is he's gone.
They said he was eaten by wolves.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And then we jump right into the shit. We jump right into the shit. Hang on a second. Hey, wait. Lovely Sherry's here.
Lovely Sherry.
Hang on. Tune up the band, boys. It's been a minute. Let's. Wait, wrong band. Wrong band.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong band. But I mean, I guess we're fine. But
Hey.
all right, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Sherry, baby. Won't you come out tonight?
We still don't got it.
There you go, Sherry. Let's see.
Alrighty.
Interesting channel. Welcome. Says he doesn't have to eat you to be you. He just has to access your fear in your mind. Yes.
Is he talking about
Yes.
Draven? No. But yeah, he's right. Yeah, no, I agree.
Bob Gray's fear was losing his wife. Hinge the scream of the boy's mother is
Ugh,
is what made
it's
him
so
happy.
fucked up, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
God.
that got him. And then, like I said, after the title sequence, which I absolutely love that every week, how
Still.
that music just
Did you
gets
notice it
like that
changed?
little. Yeah, it changes like every week.
You have to go
I-
through it, yeah, because I don't notice the change. I don't care. I just
No,
like
there's
the
a
theme.
drone.
But I don't pick
Yeah,
So
There's a
this
little
is like
droning noise.
foreboding, like there's like a foreboding that just goes whoa, and it just gets
Mhm.
louder
Oh,
and
it is.
louder.
yeah. They do that. Like it gets a little
Is
different.
it
like,
louder
every
or
week.
something? Or
Yeah,
what,
yeah, it's
maybe.
like it crescendos up.
Mm. And
But,
we jump right into the black spot with the they're called the Knights, the White Knights of Justice or something like that.
Yeah, the white decency or something. Yeah,
The League of White Decency is what it was.
yeah,
The League
That-
of
yeah.
White Decency?
yeah.
Yeah.
And in the book,
I didn't
they
even
were all
catch that.
KKK hoods. Like,
I-
they used the Hollywood monster masks. That's not what happened in the book. In the book, they were all Pac-Man ghosts.
Wait a minute. You're talking about the book. Wait, you're talking about the book in It?
The historical aspects of it, where they go into that stuff. It was.
Oh, yeah, but it's a different. I mean, it's still kind of a different story, right? Because that one is like it's the 50s. I mean, I understand that they're borrowing from it, right? But it's not. They're not taking that shit, are they?
Yeah, dude. The It is
I have
over
to reread the
1,000
book.
pages. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
over
I have to
1,000
reread.
pages, and what we're seeing in Welcome to Derry is like the cliff, or what is it, the footnotes
Oh,
or
the
whatever.
footnotes. Okay. I follow what you're saying now. Yeah, and that makes sense. Again, I haven't read that since I was a teenager, and now because
Yeah,
of a certain kid scene in there, I don't think I can reread it.
yeah.
Really?
No, it chased me away. Like I had to do a book report, and somebody's like, "Oh, we gotta do look at the Stephen King section." Yeah, I'm like, "Oh yeah." And then I saw it,
Okay.
and that thing was
You
like
didn't
3
just
inches
find
thick. I'm like, "Hell no!"
Oh, okay. No, I thought they assigned it. I'm like, well, what fucking teacher needs to be on a list that we don't know about? But anyway.
Yeah, they keep, like I said, they keep changing that every week.
Yep.
I love
Well,
Hank Grogan, man. He comes out and he's straight up, "Hey, I'm here. I don't want
Yep.
because he doesn't want anybody to get hurt."
Yeah, he's a good
And-
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then the,
And why
the
did he
sheriff,
run?
which they.
I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. But I'm so
No,
mad.
the airmen, they're all drawn. And this is the thing that gets me is like which they're for all intents and purposes, it's the Klan, based on the book. And like you said, they just didn't have the guts to do that in the show,
Nope.
which I don't, and I really don't understand why, because nobody is going to sympathize with the Ku Klux Klan.
Nope.
Like
Nope.
nobody, literally nobody. So
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you
but
very
I'll
well
tell you what. To your point, Pete. To your
Yeah.
point, I ended up sympathizing. Kind of, I sympathize with the sheriff and the crew. I get it. I get why they're mad. I get what's going on, and I get the need for some sort of justice because they're not thinking it's Pennywise. They're thinking it's this ruthless child killer
Yeah.
fled.
Yeah, that's true.
Who fled, right? and is hiding out. Bro, all right, and keep
But-
going because
and-
we'll dissect it more. But yeah,
Yes, so they all left, and then they just go out and we start the Molotov cocktail brigade.
Yeah.
And the first thing you see is somebody's head just get splattered by a bullet with the first one comes
Yeah.
through the window.
Mhm.
There was a lot of like very like well done impact, like bullet impact effects in
yeah.
this. The
Mhm.
gunshots.
Yep.
It was gnarly. This whole scene was done
It was a
very
war-
well. Yeah.
Dude, it was like a war zone, man. People were getting lit. Like that did not go down in the book like that at all. Like
That's
dude,
what I was
that
wondering
a
was
shooting
how it-
gallery.
How it went.
No.
You said everybody was
It was
getting
an accident. Well, in the book, it was an accident. The kitchen caught on fire and nobody noticed because they were all out in the bar, you know, dealing with these Klansmen and shit. And then
Okay.
when the fire, like I think it was a chef or something, goes back to to basically go back to work, and all of a sudden the backdraft just and it just lit everybody up, and the whole front area got like basically barricaded because people are trying to get out. Like the KKK guys didn't shoot at them. Like the KKKs were the ones that got taken by the Thunderbird, the giant
Yeah.
bird that just came and swooped out of the
okay.
sky and ate them.
I want to
Yeah,
know how
okay.
many times did it confront Ygritte after her father died.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Obsession
point.
Over his,
We'll
obsession.
probably
over
learn
his
that in
death.
season 2.
Oh wait, doesn't come out for the one thing. It had to be around for more than just showing up at Juniper Hill. Oh yeah, no.
Well,
I
especially
think the
after
first-
Oh, go ahead, Felix. Sorry.
No. And I think we're about to say the same thing. I think it was that first encounter with Baby Farquaad. I think that may have been like. I think that may have been the first one, right? Or at least she may have been she may have known and was suspecting something, and that was her first time, like at least
Manifesting.
proving her theory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we're gonna learn next season some more of that, I would assume, and then same with the original.
What were you gonna say, Pete? Was that the same thing or?
Yeah, pretty much. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're good there. No, we're
Great minds
good,
think
bro.
alike. That would
Yeah.
do.
Hey,
Shalom
Shalom.
to Hillam. Good to see
Yeah.
you. Good to see you.
L'chaim.
So
to health.
Halloran, this is everything shit is going wrong. I love him and Homeboy here. They go to move the refrigerator and he just gets blasted right in the face. He's
Well, you
Like-
you skip by the fact that Dick doesn't know about the refrigerator thing at first, and he
No.
sees it looked like a Civil War
Yep.
Yeah,
Civil War
who
soldier.
guy,
walked past
soldier,
him.
and walks
Union.
by him in that direction. So he goes and looks there,
Yep.
and sees that there's
Which
like
is
an
weird.
extra way.
No, did you
Faceless
notice?
Civil War guy.
No,
What's
did
that?
you notice that the undead manifested as their living counterparts when Dick caught like their attention? Like they weren't like ghastly because like there was the war chief there, which God I hate it was a woman.
Oh
my misogyny.
God.
But like she was a zombie. She had like glazed over white eyes and everything. But
Yes.
as soon as he caught her attention, she like snapped out of it and became a person again.
Uh-huh.
Like her eyes got all normal and
Mima Chippewa.
yeah.
Mima
Yo, yo.
Trevor. Jesus.
No, we'll shut up you.
He was like
and
50
she was
years
like a
old. She
guy,
killed the
too,
bear.
I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was a guy originally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I
it
hate.
was dumb.
I'm glad they're playing into the Native American stuff because that shit's cool, man.
Oh, yeah, that's what I need. Yeah, but you know what? Like, it did bother me this episode. The lady bothered me. Yeah, that does bother me. Like, it's just, I don't know.
It doesn't.
just doesn't make sense.
I don't really
I mean,
care.
it doesn't
I don't-
ruin the show. You
Fictional
feel me?
or
I don't care. It really didn't affect me either way. I was just like, okay, whatever. You know, I don't.
I'm the only one who wrote a letter. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't give a
You
shit.
call yourself a misogynist?
Fucking,
I didn't give a shit
Here's
about
your card, sir.
I didn't give a shit about that scene or the other scene where it was like, oh, there's just a bunch of women. Well, they're the children of the ones that went in with the dagger. They're the kids, so it made sense.
Stop simping over the native chicks,
Yeah.
bro. Stop,
Right?
man.
I wasn't
I
simping
believe-
over
I
the chicks,
think-
but
I
I
think
mean,
they're, they're just the final ones. They're powerful. They can do. Come on, bro. Come on.
Hang on. Hang
No,
on,
I'm
hang on.
kidding.
I want
I'm
to
kidding.
go to interesting channels comment here. How did you guys feel about Ingrid going into the Deadlights as well as Will, and how come they? And how come the Deadlights affect people differently?
I don't think it do.
Yeah. No,
I-
dude.
I-
like, it does affect them differently.
What-
Some people
what were
can
you gonna
come
say,
back.
P?
I mean, Silver Bullet.
Yep.
So-
Sorry. Did I?
No. What were you gonna say, P? But
No, I was. That's what I was gonna say. Is I'm not sure because I don't have the basis of like the book to go off of and to compare it. But I mean, it's obviously gotta affect them differently because we know Will ends up being a normal person again. But whereas Ingrid goes on to be what we saw in It Chapter 2, which is the manifestation of Ingrid in the apartment with Jessica Chastain.
You mean Bev?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bev.
Yeah.
I used the actress's name. Yeah, Bev.
Who also
yeah.
got into the Deadlights.
Yeah, she went into the Deadlights
Yes.
as a kid.
Yeah, so it's got to affect them differently.
Well, it's like the common thing is when they look into there, they paralyze, and then they that's the main
reason. According to what I remember from the book, the reason why it affects them differently is because it's like steroids. It amplifies, like they're seeing the future. Like Bev actually saw her older self when she was a kid, when she saw the Deadlights. She saw that confrontation. So they're staring into oblivion, and how it affects them is based on how they are people. Like if you're a terrible person and you go into the Deadlights, you're having all of your horribleness reflected back at you. You're seeing your entire life.
Right?
Yeah, that's why that guy went nuts, and that's why Ingrid went nuts, or we don't know yet, but like why that happened. But like when when what's his face's wife looked into the Deadlights, and then he in the films and the second or chapter 2 or whatever, and he brought her back on his bicycle, is because he was reminding her like the sensations and everything of the better times, and it pulled her out of that staring into oblivion.
Yeah,
because like I was reading into this, like the it thing, its natural form are those lights. Like that's its real form. When you're saying staring into the Deadlights, all you're saying is I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking directly at it. The whole
like,
Pennywise thing,
like looking at God and like fucking going blind, basically.
Yeah,
exactly. Our mortal minds can't handle like the cosmic horrors that these things can conjure.
Yeah. Your mind just fractures because it does. I want to
as much as I hate the alien aspect of. No, it's not.
No. Go ahead.
All I was going to say was that the alien aspect, as much as I'm not a fan of it, the Deadlights, fucking cool, especially the way they did it in the show. But yeah, that's it.
No, dude, Godzillion's got a perfect point, dude. This is straight out of Lovecraft. If you've ever played the H.P. Lovecraft tabletop role-playing games, or even read any of the books, the Innsmouth and all that stuff, one of the main aspects is sanity. And in that game, how like in most role-playing games you have your health and like your magic points or whatever. In in this game, you also have a meter for your sanity. And the more powerful and more leveled up you become, more versed in the occult of the Great Old One and all that stuff, the more the higher your sanity level gets damaged. So you're basically a nut bar.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's kind of like
demonologist. You would think that your willpower would let you make that degrade less, or depending on what your willpower would be.
Well, the more you understand the unfathomable, the more your mind expands beyond what we consider the mundane world. What if suddenly you expanded to this knowledge that there's a monster called the Hound of Tindalos that can enter our world through any right angle? So suddenly you're now nervous and afraid of corners and rooms and stuff because there's a dog that's hunting you. You know what I mean? To a normal person, you're dude, this guy's tweaking or something.
That's crazy. It can enter the world through any right angle.
Yep, and once it gets your scent, it will not stop until it eats you.
Will's father's in the military, so I guess you're saying the military is more disciplined.
Yeah, they're so disciplined, and especially Dick Halloran. He's so disciplined. He knows exactly how to talk to his superiors. He knows how to follow orders. He knows how to not abandon his post. Oh, wait, I'm being sarcastic. He did all of those things. Then somehow, but I guess I want
to hit on this scene in the middle of the fire where Pennywise lures that woman. Is it Nora? Was her name?
Give me your hand, my little hand.
It's my strong one, child.
It's my strong hand.
He's just sitting there, just mowing on her, and that's when Ronnie. I think it's Ronnie sees him. It's such a gnarly sequence.
Do I have face on my face?
Do I have face on my face?
Fucking great.
I have it muted. I can't hear the dialogue right now.
Yeah, that was...
But yeah, it's Skarsgård, dude. He just nails like the mannerisms and everything so well.
Yeah. And then like rolling and stuff, like
yes.
Like,
it was all goo falling off of his. Oh, his whole he had like a blood beard.
This is some. This is some of the best Pennywise that we've gotten from the movies, from the shows. Like this episode specifically, and again, like I do have my criticisms that it took a while to get here, but now that we're here, I'm enjoying the ride. So totally. But damn. Hopefully, it looks like people in the chat actually saw it this time. Maybe you guys agree. This is the best Pennywise that we've gotten. At least, definitely for the season and in franchise as a whole.
It's Pennywise. Your dancing daddy is top tier deadbeat dad comments of all time.
He's like, I'm gonna go sleep for another 20 years, and she's like, "Don't you abandon me."
Yeah, right. Someone's gonna make that a pickup line.
Said, "Don't you abandon me?" He said.
Shit.
Going out for some cigarettes. I'll be back in 20 years.
I'll see you soon.
Anytime
then
gets laid.
I love. Oh, go ahead. Okay.
Anytime Skarsgård gets laid, he's gonna have to worry about some weirdo. Be like, hey, call me your dancing clown, your dancing daddy.
Want to see the little red nose?
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
The one dad, I think it's Phil and Susie's dad that they show when they're all leaving. They show him kind of standing there, and he turns around. He finally leaves. He looks like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
He looks like a thicker Steve Buscemi.
Is Steve Buscemi in Shawshank Redemption?
No,
I don't think he is.
I just got like for some reason during that scene I got Shawshank vibes. Like that guy was like, I don't know,
an old Mainer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Richie
reading into it.
Richie and Margaret getting cut off as Halloran was trying to save them. That was like right there. I was like, oh God. I know. I was like, oh God, no. I knew right there. I knew. I was like, Richie's gone. I was like, it's gonna be Richie.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah, Draven called it.
He did. Draven called this one last week, or was he? It was one of you guys.
I called it.
No, Draven. I was talking. I could have sworn Draven was the one that said that.
I thought he did.
Yeah, he's gonna name
Stolen Valor,
Richie.
Draven.
No, I did because I was like, because I said Marge is
Maggie. Yeah,
Richie's Maggie.
Mom.
That's Richie's
That is
mom.
Richie's mom.
So he's gonna die, and then
she's gonna name him after. That's what I said.
No,
what are you doing,
said
bro?
That. Don't gaslight me, buddy.
Dance, my puppets.
I need to rewatch this. Either that, or I just agreed with you. But I had the same exact thought, to be clear, because I did know that about the Richie thing.
Well,
I know I said
whatever the thing is. Can we all admit that was really sad? How that little kid went out.
Oh, motherfucker!
That was
like,
like
I don't even,
on the Titanic. That was Jack on the door.
That was more heroic.
Yeah.
But it was. Oh yeah, no, it definitely had the Titanic vibe.
Only
one of us could fit.
Yeah. What a heartbreaking scene, and he just get in, Mark. He puts her in there, and
what a soldier
it was. And they have that little back and forth about the knight taking care of the fair maiden, and it was so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
he said something in Latin. It was like or French or I can't remember. It
Yeah.
was something, and it was like basically like pondering going down the stairs or something. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? And apparently that's like an idiom in French, I think, where you when you walk down the stairs after you've like left the room, and you then suddenly like the quip comes to you like 2 hours too late. That's what that saying means. That's why he said that, because he's like, he wanted to say when she said, take a picture if it'll last longer. He wanted to say, I wish I could.
Yeah.
Because he was infatuated with her. God damn, dude, that was so sad.
It was so sad. And she was like, I love you. And I felt that. I was like, oh, this is too much. This is too much, man.
Yeah, that was great.
So well done. Yeah, like they better nominate at least. Believe it or not, I actually think the girl's performance was stronger because we're seeing her reacting to it.
Yeah.
But like I said this way, I would murder 1,011s for one Richie, man. So this one was really one was sad. Yeah,
you see his dead face when he's sitting, like she turns back and she sees the back of his head, and she looks at him just dead.
Even
half his eyes are half
still
open.
alive. I was like, is he still alive? Is he like, because he was sitting up? I was like, oh, then fuck.
Like as a parent, that shit hit me. I'm like,
because
his parents have no idea where he is. And that just, man, that like I said, man, as a dad to a son, that just like pulled at my heartstrings, like extra. Ooh. So. Yeah,
and I'll throw you one in there. My best friend, his name is Richie. He passed away, and he was Cuban. And all those comparisons went in there too. It was like, it was total gut punch, man. Total gut punch.
Yeah. God,
I noticed the thing with Lily too, where she looked like being
that's a great point. Interesting.
Consumed or
it's like the ring.
Yeah.
My precious.
Yes, precious. Remix pizza from the Disney Hobbitses.
I didn't know if it was that. Yeah, motherfucker. I didn't know if it was that or if it was just like refusing to let it go just for the sake of the safety of it.
She's
like
terrified,
if it's just psychological or if it has some sort of weird Pet Cemetery magic on it that's fucking her up.
Well,
I'm gonna pause this for a second. No,
well, does it before you go into that, does it have when they were doing the Geiger counters on it? Was there actually any radiation?
Yes. Yeah. It was the Geiger counter was throwing rads at it.
Okay, so that's probably what's causing her to. She's probably has radiation sickness.
You know what? And this actually ties into the Tommyknockers, if I remember correctly, because I read that book. I know there's a movie, but I heard that was a piece of shit. I didn't see it. But the book, it was like, there was like the guy was digging up a spaceship essentially, and it was making him sick. So
because the shop is in that, and then Tommyknockers is tied, or Tommyknockers is also tied to Derry.
Dark Tower, right? Yeah. Yep. So Lily is the last character who needs to see the dead light. She's gonna get the cauldron. I know that poor girl. Well, she would have been. She would. Thank God it wasn't Salem.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, did you notice that the dagger or the column that they dug up was in the turtle shells, like Matura?
Yeah. Before they even dug it up, I'm like, this is the one with the turtle shell.
Oh,
and it was.
Totally.
I was like, yes.
I
was like calling shit. I was calling shit out as it was going. I'm like, I bet this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then it fucking happens. I'm like,
I hope. No, I hope we get. No, like, here's my thing is like, and I want to bring up what I had mentioned earlier because we are getting close to the end or the end of the show, but like, I like the Native American stuff. They didn't really go into it really at all in the book, but I love the idea that if we could get like this. Like old world story of the Native Americans explaining about Matura and Gan and all of like the cosmic horror deities, like they're like Native American deities or whatever, and like get that story because no Stephen King like movie has ever explained that shit, and it's necessary to connect everything.
Yeah, they just kind of like do surface level shit with it.
Yeah, you got these cool Native Americans. You could be like, yeah, hey, this is what we know. You know,
there was no real cohesion with these movies. You know,
No.
even like this right here, this fucking cinematic universe is about as this is like the best one we've got so far. I mean, I guess I don't know about Castle Rock or whatever, but even then, none of these are connected. They're all different directors. But what I find fascinating is that they still happen to connect, even if it is surface level stuff.
Well, there's
You
a
know what I
theory
mean?
there's a theory with the first season of Castle Rock that the guy that they find in the bottom of Shawshank, who is Bill Skarsgård, is the same because it takes place in 2018, which is a little bit after he gets killed in 2016, and he was down there for a while. They think that it's him after he's killed, and he's like,
by the kids.
Yeah, because he can manipulate people to like do what he wants them to do.
Right. Oh,
So
that's
there's-
interesting.
Yeah.
Down to Castle Rock.
Well, Castle Rock is the neighboring
Dance your cares
Yep.
away.
town.
Worries.
Yeah, what's the other
another
one?
day.
I
Yeah.
forget what the other one is.
Well, it's funny because all of the other than Castle Rock, all of like Stephen King's
Derry.
names, they're all New Hampshire towns. Like this asshole's like using my state.
Mhm.
Like I delivered a pool table to his neighbor. Like I've
Oh,
driven
shit.
by those gates. Like this is like his little fictional world
Mhm.
is aspects that I see on a daily basis when I drive by areas.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
that's
live near
cool.
Derry, New Hampshire. It's like right on the border.
Cujo happens in Castle Rock as well,
Yeah.
and there's
this
references
is where
to Cujo
this is where
in
Steven-
Castle Rock.
this is where Steven took the kids in the sewers.
This is where the orgy took place.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
My God.
Oh, man.
Why is there a mattress here? What is that? What is that brown stain?
Oh no.
Yeah, right. What does Interesting Channel say here? The story about the gang shootout? You see that?
Yeah.
Did you put that up? Story about the gang shootout explicitly said the people in Derry enjoyed it and they lie about it when asked, but some feel bad about what they did. How much can people be consumed by it?
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
if this is, they've unleashed this evil by destroying one of the pillars, then yeah, it's going to consume them. And it reminds me of the veil of the dark side that Palpatine put over, Coruscant and shielded the Jedi from being able to see that he was a Sith. Pennywise, much spreads his, the fear spreads, and he kind of feeds off that the way Palpatine did the dark side of the Force. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's with the totem gone now. It can inhabit the
Yeah, they opened the
military
cage
base.
door.
They can.
Yep.
It can have. You can get like it. It created a wider radius around Derry that
Yep.
it can.
Not
We're
even
gonna-
a wider radius. It opened the cage door. That thing is
Yeah.
out and about.
Yeah, when we get to the to that part, that's going to be really interesting. Yeah, and we'll talk about how cool that scene was, right? Him in that pool of blood, sleeping.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that was. If you looked closely, there were kids' arms. There was a foot.
Mhm.
I saw like an elbow and like a hand. Like that was all body parts. Like
Yep.
that was disgusting.
He was
Pennywise.
sleeping in his.
Apocalypse Now.
It's like a mud
Penny-
bath, but of blood.
Pennywise just cut Stan Kirsch's head in half with his meat cleaver, and he's sitting there feasting on him as Periwinkle.
Mhm.
This is when they have their moment here, and
Yeah.
she kind of realizes that oh shit, this ain't Papa.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was
I
a
told my
weird.
grandma, if it thinks clowns can bring kids, wait till he finds out about Epstein.
They all float down here.
So they
Yeah.
did destroy all the totems, and that's what happened.
Well, they didn't need to destroy all of them. They just needed to destroy
needed to
one.
destroy
So
one.
they opened the
Yeah.
pen. Yeah,
Just the
and
one,
that's-
and then General Shaw was like,
yeah.
Well, I'm
like,
interested. Like,
Now this is where Chris was right.
the trailer shows that fog, and the shop is responsible for the
Mm.
mist. So I'm wondering if that's like if that's it
Oh, if
doing
that's
that,
connected.
or if it's they're gonna try to tie the shop with the military, and they're gonna try to like do something with the mist, or they always mention the fog of Derry, and I wonder if that has some is like every 27 years the fog of Derry sweeps over fucking Derry and basically kind of wipes people's memories or like
Just numbs them out.
Numbs them
or
out.
whatever, right? Yeah.
Well, what's scary is the like the hibernation cycle, or what they call the augury there, going back to the Native Americans. Like, it's not an absolute. Like, the way that it's being described, or at least it was originally described, is every 27 years this thing goes on a warpath, kills a bunch of people, and then it goes to sleep for 27 years, wakes up and does it again. No, what they showed when they destroyed that, when they opened the prison gate, essentially, that's when he did the Apocalypse Now and woke up from his little goo bath. And it's like, I'm not going to sleep, guys. There's still like, I was gonna go to sleep because I had a nice snack, but now you just opened the filet mignon. Like,
Yep.
God.
Yeah. Well, this is how he realizes his opportunity, to get out before they close that cage again.
Yeah, he's gonna do some real damage now.
I'm sorry, Pete.
He got out the little chuck wagon thing, drove by, and it's just Pennywise chasing it, like the little doggy in the commercial.
The Alpo.
Yeah. Hey, it's Keely Chow. He says, "Hey, everybody, good morning from Hong. You're in Hong Kong."
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
We were like, "Where the fuck are you, Keely?"
Right?
And then,
holy shit.
And then it takes a big, giant, massive shit like Nipper in Problem Child 2. And
it's like a little pair of sneakers hanging out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Body parts and stuff.
Nippy. Chow down. But yeah, so this is where Pennywise shows the deadlights to Ingrid here. He's not gonna let her go. He's not gonna let her go.
And how sad is that? I mean,
right? All
she even fucking, because her snapping out of it. Her snapping out of it was kind of crazy because she had to come to that realization. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get that. It was the snapping out because he was going into his hibernation and he was kind of like pulling back his little mind things, because like the guilt that the dad had of the two kids, after the place was burning, like, it's almost like we're starting to see the release of, because like in the book they actually they're like, people try to save the people that were burning and stuff, so like the town comes together and tries to rescue the people and it's like, this marks the end of the cycle, and the hooks into their minds have been released, and now they're going back to being good people, as opposed to like looking the other way.
No, I think this was all like, I think she deluded herself. I think this was just a psychological thing, her trying to connect with her dad. And I don't think it was the fog. I think she let herself be manipulated like a typical broad.
But she's
what I mean?
Well,
you
like,
know the truth. Just let it happen.
Her dad died at such a young age, so it's like, if I had a chance to see my dad too again, it's like I would probably take it. So it's like,
but it was like on a dime. You know what I mean? Like,
but like
she's just like, wait a minute, you're not my dad, and then she goes into this whole spiel.
He kind of broke character too. He broke kayfabe. Like,
and he was like, I'm going to bed now.
That's what destroyed the illusion. So that
what you mean when he was eating the dude's head? He broke kayfabe.
She still thought that it was him because
dad always ate people's heads.
She still thought it was him because like he was there, like, being with her, and she was
show enough. He would show her enough.
Yeah, she was still like, oh, my dad is here. It's whatever. I don't care what he's doing. He's here.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, I'm leaving, that right there is what cut the manipulation. And she's like, wait, this isn't like, if this was my dad, he would be here. He wouldn't leave me. He wouldn't leave me.
But it was so like, it was like she was willing to overlook everything, and then all of a sudden, like, snapping a finger, and it was like, wait a minute, you're not my dad. And I was like, oh my God, is he going to eat her?
He was going to leave her alone. That's what kind of shocked me. I was waiting for him to kill her at the end of this. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't gonna be alive for the next cycle. You know, whatever. You're playing the odds. You're playing the odds there. Might as well take her out now. And he was like, "I'm gonna go to bed now." You know, whatever.
Well, with what's his name's not Will, but the dad. His fear is losing
Leroy.
Leroy. Because I think that's who he's referring to, Leroy. Now.
It is. He meant Leroy.
But yeah, Leroy is him just losing his family, and they hinted that when he shoots his wife in the sewer. But it's not
Charlotte.
his wife. When he shoots Charlotte in the face, but it's not her. It's it fucking with him.
Now they're all fair game. Now that it's out and about. Yeah.
General Shaw is gonna eat it though. Right?
He's got it. He's the villain.
He needs like a very, very violent death. That absolutely needs to happen to him.
Dexter just shows up and saves the day.
Yeah, right. Pennywise is
because the guy that plays Shaw is his dad. And
he was Ajax in the Warriors, and he was Raiden in that awful Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Wait, if Dexter showed up, that means that Sid would be watching. Never mind.
Oh no.
I think it's interesting. I really do. I think it's interesting, Chris.
Sit right here next to me. Let's watch this.
Never mind. I digress. But so the kids are all outside. Charlotte comes to get Will, and they've taken Richie's body away, which was another really difficult moment to watch. And Ingrid, we saw her, being wheeled out on the gurney into the ambulance.
And she looked at it. Her eyes moved.
Yeah. And this is where that one commander calls Hanlon over, and they go to take the artifact, and he gets this is where he kind of Leroy goes, he tries to go hero mode. And you got what's his name? Halloran sees all the people who just died as he's sitting there. Oh yeah, they haven't gone yet because Hanlon goes over to talk to Halloran, and they're watching him, and all the ghosts are around him. Like immediately, all the people that just died.
Tugging at him. Yeah, they're like, tell him. One of them that wasn't all like there was one that wasn't really messed up, and he was tugging at him, and I kept seeing him, and he kept saying, "Tell him, you got to tell him." Yeah, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's
fucked up, man. The minute he got one of their attentions, and all of a sudden now they're all like, it's exactly what he said would happen, but it was like, holy moly, man. That's gotta be torture.
He's locking back up in his head again.
But
he knows that that's a thing, but it's like, my question is he just that overwhelmed that it's just a pain in the ass to try to lock each individual?
It was a lifetime of them that came out, so it's not just one at a time. It's like all of them,
right?
Yeah, but
how many days was he bored at home, right?
But even Danny had like shit tons of them. Like it was really bad for Danny too. That was like I don't know, maybe
he had a box,
But he had multiple boxes. So I wonder. But then they also mentioned that the shine, like in Dr. Sleep, they mentioned that the shine kind of like gets weaker as you get older. So I'm wondering if maybe that's one of the reasons why Dick hasn't also been able to just lock him away, because he's older and it's just harder to.
I just think it's just with everything else going on, he doesn't have time to do that. I think that is if we're going by the king thing, he's going to have to meditate and manifest the box and whatever, get in the right zone and do all that at the same time, not get eaten by a clown. I was like, all right, I'm going to have to, let's take care of the clown first.
And then since he's in the, I guess that makes sense because he's in the same vicinity as it too. And it stared back at him. From his mind, so he could potentially be trying to close those boxes, and it could while he's doing that
keep reopening them.
Yeah, exactly. I guess
can't sleep. Clown will eat me.
Yeah, exactly.
As if you don't have enough to fucking worry about.
Yeah,
right.
Taxes, and
you got the Hank Grogan subplot where Charlotte's taking him to their house because Leroy's on the base. Halloran sees the Indian woman, the chief, in the woods again. And yeah, so this is,
Hold
when they're digging up the thing, he sees the chief.
Yeah, she showed him where it was.
Pete, let me ask you this. Did it bother you at all? All right, because all right, this is kind of going back to the Grogan thing. Like, first off, how did no one anticipate where it's like, okay, guys, we're just gonna leave peacefully, and then they mostly on out like no one decided to follow them. No, like these are all military trained people, special ops too, right? Like especially you got.
They were just airmen. They were just regular. They were just regular airmen.
Okay. I take that
Yeah,
back.
red
But
tails.
still, I mean, and again, like these are people that grew up in racist America. Apparently, they didn't think to walk out with them.
I took that as that happened because the plot needed it to happen. Other than that, there's no way that trained military men are going to allow themselves to be barricaded in like that. Especially when they're armed and they're going against people they know who aren't tactically trained in, combat, small arms fire combat situations. Like those guys all were.
Well, the thing is, before it was it was open and readily accessible. Before that, it happened right away.
I'm talking about them chaining the doors shut and everything. Like,
yeah, that happened immediately after they left.
Yeah, that's
like how would they have a time to react to that? Like,
I wouldn't have
even
have
as
allowed,
military, like,
as they were walking out, they should have followed them basically out with their weapons drawn.
They're already afraid of what they're already afraid of whatever they're gonna do anyway. Why would they?
What?
That would have been. I don't think
Draven.
that would have been, especially given the time period.
That's the bigotry of low expectations, Draven.
I don't believe it. Realistically, that situation wouldn't have went down. I don't think it would have went down with with little to no casualties on the other side. There would have been, it would have been a little more evenly in terms of that, I believe. But I don't know. But it happened the way it happened for the plot, and it worked. So we got to see all the kids go to see Lily at her house, and she's just completely,
because they went to Richie's.
She's quackers.
They went to Richie's before that, and up into their hideout is too before they went to see Lily.
Yep, because they cleaned all the stuff out. Yep, the scene with the little
airplane.
The airplane. Did she throw? I can't remember if she threw the airplane.
No.
But part of me was like, I want them to just throw the airplane.
I thought they were going to
Main Street,
and then it gets to Main Street, and it's like,
Yeah, well, I guarantee you we're going to see it cut to
like
that
Richie,
at the last
episode. He's not there to see it, but he's like looking down, like he kind of like
finally
they could have like, they could have been like he's looking down or whatever, and fucking like helped, like inadvertently helped it like get to where it needed to go.
He appears in the clouds with Chubbs and the alligator and Abraham Lincoln.
Goddamn.
Simple.
But and then their guy that was a good scene though.
It was a nice scene.
And then they go to the dad, and then they finally come back to Lily because she wasn't able to, for whatever reason, she wasn't with them.
Yeah, they were all fighting.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they got mad at her.
The dagger.
Yep, and then the Indian, the council, they kind of see, he's the one guy's like, all right, I'll see you asses in another 27 years or whatever.
Yeah, well, dude, that's that was something I wanted to bring up, was like, at that point, it's almost like, you know who Baal is in the Old Testament?
Vague.
Well, he's still Baal is basically Moloch.
Yeah, Moloch.
If you hear about Moloch, he's like a god that you sacrifice.
I know Baal is in Diablo 2.
No, but but like the story of Baal or Moloch or whatever is that the people sacrifice, like they make human sacrifices basically to this thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you like the way the Native Americans were describing it was almost like they were with the understanding, with the augury and everything, being like, yep, the tithe was paid. You know, it's going back to sleep.
Yep.
Almost like they were doing like a Molech like thing. You know.
Well, it's like it's a small price to pay to keep this thing locked away. Is basically
that's what it was. It was as long as we keep this thing fed and it's in its cage, it won't we're willing to sacrifice these white people,
which is a great analogy for pro-choice. You know, but that's a whole other discussion. You know, but this is the line we walk, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's see what Halloran just the spotted the chief, basically pointed out. Now we go pointing out where the pillar is. Charlotte and Hank are getting ready to leave the house, and they leave fucking Will there. And this is that gnarly scene with the phone call. And as soon as the phone rang, I'm like, this is gonna be Pennywise. I did too. I was like,
yeah.
I'm sitting here watching this shit going, this is gonna be Pennywise.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a second, they're not even anywhere that they could. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, it doesn't make sense.
But then part of me was like, well, is it real? Or before he started changing, because I'm like, he's going into hibernation, so he should be like, there's that false sense of security because like he's supposed to be in hibernation, so everything's going back to normal. So you're like, you know.
Yeah, because they took the word of Dick, you know, which apparently is worth Dick. You know, he's like, I can't feel him anymore, guys. All right, guys, it's a wrap. Let's go. Let's wrap this thing up.
Pretty well. Damn it, Dick.
Dick said it's okay. All right.
Dick said it's good, boys.
All right. You see all you hear all the cars pulling out. You know. Fuck, man.
Pack up the campsite.
Yep, the lights are getting shut off. Like
Dick said couldn't feel it. Oh, he's hungover? Oh, he's been drinking for 6 days straight. And he's traumatized. He hasn't been sleeping? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and take his word.
He's been fucking with us? What?
Yeah. He's been disrespecting his superior officers? He's been saying outright that he does not want to go back to duty?
Well, and then he tells Leroy that basically he doesn't like that his job's done. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
Now he can go off to Colorado.
Yeah, we don't need you right now.
Yeah, I'm going to take this job in Colorado. Yeah, right.
I have a good feeling about this job.
You know what? We are going to get that scene. You know what, Chris? You're fucking right. You get credit if that happens, because I didn't even think that would happen. Oh yeah, I'm going to take this overlook position.
Well, in the book, he survives. So
well, he does survive the overlook in the book. Yeah.
In the book, he survives the overlook. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
You know, Kubrick had more racist ideas.
No. Kubrick changed it. He changed it because he wanted to give that sense of hopelessness, where like there's no other.
Dude, Kubrick horrified. Like, I'm a raging misogynist, so like what I'm about to say is breaking kayfabe. But what he did to Shelley Duvall is like James Cameron levels of disgusting. Like he tormented that poor woman to get that
actually.
Sense of, like,
I don't think he actually tormented her at all.
Dude, she was brought to the verge of tears. She was brought to tears from
the video that I watched that Felix sent. I think a lot of it is bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of it was overplayed. This is what it is because even Shelley Duvall herself was like, "Well, he had to, you know, he's setting me up in a mode. He's trying to set up the scene so he can get the right reaction out of me."
A few times and whipped his dick out, you know. Like,
well, that and then they
a couple times action.
They said that's what made her have a mental break, and she went on to be successful, like super.
Yeah, she did like Popeye after that, right?
Yeah, and fairy tales and shit. Popeye
and the fairy tales kids.
And the fairy tales kids.
He loves me. He loves me.
She's got a nervous tick now. Like she's totally successful. Here's your residuals check, bitch.
I know you just didn't equate Popeye to success.
Yeah,
that movie was decent.
I still stand by that. That's not a bad movie. It's just it has shit music, but I like it.
I am what I am.
Oh my god!
Am I really alone here?
Yeah.
Like
You
the
guys
Citizen Kane of my
I like Popeye
generation.
too. I thought it was good.
Oh, see? Oh, fuck.
Citizen
Oh, damn,
Kane
maybe
of
I'm
my-
wrong. Never. I might have to rewatch it. Never.
This was an event. This was a generational film.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I
like, but it has a following.
It was,
Yeah.
It was Lawrence of Arabia.
It was, yeah.
I'd like to thank the Academy for my role in olive oil.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the problem. Is they listen? I'll tell you what, they shouldn't have made it a musical. I don't know why they went that direction,
It's giving
but
It made 49 million.
What's up? They made
and
49
around-
million.
49 million domestically and around 60 million worldwide.
How much did it cost to make? Like $7. Fucking-
Let me see.
They just had to pay Wimpy some cheeseburgers up front. And
I'll gladly pay you. I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today.
that's right.
Yeah.
It had a 20 million budget.
$20 million budget. Yeah, pretty
Made
successful.
60 million.
It's just, yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. It wasn't the best of the era, but
For
it's
an
not a bad movie.
80s movie.
Come on, and compare it to shit out now. Again, you know, retrospect, hindsight's 2020. Popeye stands holds the test of time.
Mhm.
Don't laugh at me, Chris. No.
And then Jim Henson's Disney fairy tale shit. That stuff was pretty successful too.
That was
That's-
successful.
Oh,
I barely
Yeah, the
remember
Cable
those.
Access show.
The cable. Yeah, it was right
Back
before
to,
Wayne's
back to
World.
Welcome to Dairy, so we can wrap this up.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair
These
enough.
guys.
Jesus. Fucking
Well,
an 18-minute side tangent about Stanley Kubrick terrorizing Shelley Duvall.
We got there because
I know,
Dick-
shame on me.
we got there because Dick fucking goes to the Outlook.
Okay. All right,
So
all
there
right.
was a
Where do we go
connection
from
to
here? Where do we
Welcome
go
to
from
Derry.
here?
There was a connection.
Well, fucking Leroy is getting, he's talking to Shaw right now after the little standoff at the OK Corral there.
Mhm.
And, yeah, this is Shaw. I love how Shaw's like, you go ahead, son, you leave. Make sure that man doesn't leave the space. I'm like,
Oh.
couldn't have fucking seen that one coming. You didn't need to be Babe Ruth to call that shot.
Mhm.
They could have killed him
Jesus.
right there.
Right? That's like, you know he's gonna die. It's just how, and it was like, I thought they might have done it this episode just for shock value, because you're going into the last episode. You got a lot. There's a lot to tie up in one episode. You know, roughly what 55 minutes these run.
Yeah.
You think it'll be 55, or you think they're going to
Yeah,
give
I
us like
hope
an
it's
hour and a
longer.
half?
I would like to see it, you know, a little bit, maybe over an hour run time. I wouldn't complain about
or
that
two.
at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
if
I
they
don't-
decide.
I don't think it is gonna kill Shaw.
You don't think
he's gonna die? I think he's gonna die some other way because it wants them to keep opening the barriers. So why would
okay.
Why would it kill Shaw?
Well,
True.
maybe what's his face will do it.
He's the reason that he's out. Like he needs.
Leroy
Well,
might
no,
do it.
what- I think Hanlon's going to do it because his kid just disappeared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hanlon was totally like, if he would have pulled the trigger, he would have still had his son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
'cause
fucking
as soon
true.
as that was destroyed, he was
Hey,
in his
can-
little mud bath of blood, fucking
Can we-
chilling.
Making me salivate.
Can we get rid of that trope? Can we get rid of this trope too, where this dude is surrounded by all the bad guys? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to tell everybody about all the bad shit you're doing here, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why don't we?
It's the bad. It's the bad guy giving his monologue before he gets
Yeah.
his ass killed.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's the good guy version of it. I'm going to tell everybody what you're doing here, with the dude right
Wait.
behind him. I'm like, they could have just shot him right then and there. In fact, they could have shot him. They had him dead to rights, fucking pulling a gun on a superior officer. Like, yo, Leroy's a DEI hire at this point. You know, like he has shown himself like no military bearing, no military discipline. He tries to pull that card every once in a while, but when he gets in his feels, he's willing to go up against the upper brass and all that shit. You know, with his superiors and pull the gun on people. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
this dude is a wild card.
Yeah.
All I heard was, "I'm the good guy. Me, Leroy Hanlon. I'm the good guy. I'm gonna stop him. Me."
Oh, God.
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm gonna tell everybody who
Yeah,
wants to
put you
fuck
in
me.
jail.
I don't know.
What?
Or we could even go further back in the archives and be like, "I'm Leroy, I'm Leroy, when I'm trying to have Leroy, make it nice and moist, Leroy,
I like them long and hard. Thin
long
and
and thin, Leroy, just put it right in my brow, Leroy,
I don't
Goddamn.
chew.
Shit.
As he has his mouth open and then fucking closes it with a grin on his face.
Hang on, I wanna show this right here because we were talking about this scene and that's where I'm at right here.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me turn the comments off for just a minute.
Oh,
Thinking this.
Yeah,
That's
look at all
like
the-
average blood soup in
yeah, that's
in
those are
England.
pieces of people.
Yep.
That's Jeffrey Epstein's spa.
Yeah.
Is the
This
Queen
is
of England's
toilet.
kidney soup?
Yeah. Blood pudding.
Yeah, blood pudding.
This
Where's
is-
me bangers in me?
But yeah, that's
Yeah, I
Just
can
a
make out a
fucking-
rib cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
some intestine.
Yep. I see a hand.
there's a
This
foot
before
over
ha-
here, right here.
Yeah.
There's a foot. Yeah, there's a hand. Yeah, there's some Jesus. Yeah, they
This is
really
like Mortal Kombat.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but then it pans it down and it shows his face like from the front.
He's
Yeah, he's
just
got, like, a
in,
blood
right?
beard.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'll get there. I'll share it. Let me-
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit,
that
man.
takes the taco for some of the gore. Like that's like Hellraiser level of gory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
fucking
No,
awesome
that
because Hellraiser's
Yeah.
the shit.
That the above shot looked odd to me at first, and then once it panned down, I was like, all right, now
Yeah.
it looks better.
I didn't know what I was looking at until it. Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. Like,
Yeah, that's fucking.
oh,
Yeah.
Great.
And then he like quirks his eye when he like the thing gets destroyed, and he's like, ooh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Showtime.
Yeah, right.
He's
Somebody
doing the
stop
fucking.
me.
He's doing the dance and shit.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
But no, that let's see what else is there.
That doesn't wrap up the episode, right? Because I think from there we
No.
go back to the house.
Yep.
Yeah,
to,
that we get the kid on the phone.
Will got a cherry fizz a la out of the refrigerator, and yeah, he finally grows a set and starts yelling at the person on the phone.
Mhm.
And then he looks up on top of the fridge, and there's fucking Jeffrey Epstein on top of the refrigerator. It's like, Jesus Christ! Like, weren't you just at the spa?
Yeah, right. We're going down to Pleasure Island. No, you know. Fucking-
I like to diversify my activities.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah, Will's eyes just went like white, like Vecna got him, and that was the end of the episode right there.
Yeah, you saw the
Soon as, like-
deadlights.
It's still good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we ended with Will seeing the deadlights, so we're going into the very last episode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With like I said, there's a lot to wrap up. I haven't seen anything on what they're gonna do for a runtime though for this. Like I said,
I haven't either.
Yeah.
And they
So-
haven't been renewed for another season, but they have, given this success, it's most likely going to happen.
No, that's a good thing that we're getting a complete story with the season.
yeah,
Because if they don't get renewed, I could buy the DVDs or the Blu-rays and be like, "This is a satisfying package."
Well, that, and then since it's a prequel, even if there wasn't any, you're not going forward, you're going backwards.
Yeah.
So it's like it's going to be
Yeah.
self-contained either way. So
Yeah.
you can play this right into the fucking
into the
Right to
movies.
Derry.
first movie.
Or
Yep.
it, rather.
Yep, right
Yeah.
to the first movie. Pennywise is an intelligence asset confirmed. See, we knew it. Got
He's got paintings of Bill Clinton in a blue dress.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Oh
really?
shit! But that was our coverage of episode number 7, the Black Spot. Let's see. Wait, what interests me the most about next season is seeing the many different characters it uses to lure its victims, like the kid, the preacher, etc. Yeah. This one is going to focus. It's the Bradley gang, correct?
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm like, I love that sequence in the intro when they show the shootout and Pennywise is swinging from the building with the fucking Tommy gun. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I hate clowns, and that just gave me a cool tattoo idea. I want to get my Hellraiser one first, though. But anyway,
I just hope Skarsgård comes back in like.
I really do.
I would assume he would, but
He's coming
I don't
back
think
as the dad.
Yeah, he'd have to. Well, no, because
Yeah.
Bob Gray died in 1908, but they'll probably show him in flashback still in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Yeah, you're right.
The third
season.
season will have
Bob
Gray
Gray, because that'll
Well,
be
the
1908.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we'll
1908
follow
one I
him.
think ends with the Easter, the Ironworks explosion.
Yep.
And if you recall, during this episode, in the bar in the Black Spot, there was a headless child with a smoking crater for a neck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
I saw
the
that.
kid who died in the Ironworks thing, because in the movie, when
Yes, the
I
cop.
can't remember, somebody was watching the film strips or whatever.
Oh yeah.
They show the kid's head sitting in a tree.
Mhm.
So yeah, he's got a little entourage. It brings an entourage of dead people with him.
Yeah.
They start breaking out and dance the Thriller.
That's what I thought was gonna happen when he had it was in the Black Spot part when he was like
Or
had
they were
all
going to do
the-
that Monster Squad pose where they.
They had
you know
all
what
the
I mean?
dead, he had all the dead guys behind him, and it was like, oh shit, he's gonna use them as like zombies to attack too.
Not
Yeah.
monsters. I fucked my own joke up. The Monstars.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, from
I
Space
love,
Jam.
I love the Monster Squad though.
Yeah, I just
right.
like that
That's a
Dracula
great
calls
movie.
a 7-year-old girl the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where's the amulet, you little... Or give me the amulet, you little bitch.
He was always in
Yes.
he was always in costume where he made sure the kids never saw him.
Was
So
Uncle
that-
Rico always in costume, or was he outside of his van throwing his football?
Probably throwing the football, but
How much you bet I
He's
get?
got nerds.
Football over them
So-
there
Over
mountains.
the mountains.
So when-
You jinx.
so when
All
she freaks out, that's actually legit fear.
Oh, so that kid's little squeal was real torture.
Yes.
I'm glad we were able to get a child being tormented on camera.
Right?
Holy
Hey
shit.
man,
Flip that. No, I'm
she
just kidding. No, no.
turned out to be all right. Apparently.
All right.
What would you do
let's
if you-
let's get it going. Let's play Mug Shawtys. Here we go. Let's roll it.
Oh,
All right, here we go. Let's get let's see. Let me get some Mug Shawtys music going here. We'll do I don't know. We'll do this one for Mug Shawtys here. We'll do this. No, wrong. Should I play Nickelback to piss Draven off? No, we don't do
Yes.
Nickelback.
yeah.
No,
Can we do we'll play Nickelback. Here you go,
I
Draven.
fucking hate Nickelback.
Here you go, Draven.
Your soul.
Shit, Nickelback.
Nickelback covering the Backstreet Boys.
This sounds like every song that we sing.
All right, here we go, chat. Get ready to play along. It's Mug Shawty's time. Let's start it out with Mug Shawty. Number 1, you guys know the rules. Here we are right here, folks. A, indecent exposure, unauthorized recording, and trespassing. B, simple assault, resisting arrest. C, aggravated burglary. D, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Fisk, let's start with Captain Misogyny.
Let's see. Well, she clearly has a flow bee for a hairdresser.
Hey, man, leave her alone.
I would say, let's see, indecent exposure, probably because she's wearing a tarp. She's butt naked under that.
That too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with A. But
right.
I think she was probably a little more than unauthorized recording, unless she was like, flicking the bean like on somebody else's property, completely naked.
Oh,
Or having
Jeez.
sex on.
I can fix her, by the way.
Oh.
All right, so Godzillionaire and Keely take A in the chat. Tony took A. All right, Draven.
I'll go with A as well.
Draven is going with A as well. Okay, Felix.
damn! I hate to be that guy. It's definitely it's A. He's naked.
It's gotta
Just
be.
Get the tarp over. I think that's.
If it's not
Yeah,
anything else, I'll be surprised.
Yeah. Racial slur
Everybody-
coming your way. Get ready.
Everybody is going for A. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Answer is D. Aggravated
you
assault with a
motherfucker.
deadly weapon.
The tarp, the barbershop tarp was a ruse.
Was a
No.
fucking ruse. Damn.
No.
Why, Pete? I thought. Wow.
No points that round. I know you guys are all sitting there,
It's bad.
but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. There's more opportunities for points. Here we go. Here's Mug Shorty number 2.
Oh God!
Is
The face.
Is she guilty of A, reckless driving, criminal property damage and leaving the scene of an accident, B, identity theft, wire fraud, impersonating a government official, C, aggravated assault causing bodily harm, D, domestic violence, assaulting an officer and resisting arrest?
Oh yeah.
Let's see, Felix, what do you say?
Damn it, man. All right. I don't want to take up too much time on this. I'm going to go with B, identity theft, wire fraud, impersonating government official.
All
boy.
right, Felix. Felix says B. Draven.
Let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with I guess A. We'll go with A.
Draven says A. Fisky.
Oh, this one's a tough one. That face says that when she demanded to speak to the manager, she hurt somebody.
Yeah.
And I don't know if
Exactly.
it's like, and she looks well kept. Like she looks like somebody that's like married and obviously in a relation. Like, there's definitely violence there. You can tell in the face, like the crooked forward neck. That's an aggressive stance. Like that bitch she's been throwing hands. But yeah, I don't know. She's a woman. I don't know if she could cause bodily harm unless she had like a weapon or something. I guess I'll go with D, domestic violence.
All right. Fisk says D. Parrothead said D in the chat. Get your answers in chat for this one. Let's see. Keely says D. I'm keeping score for you guys in the chat tonight. So Tony, if you're still out there, Godzillionaire, let's get yours in. Give it a minute here. I look at her face and you do you
can
see
see
that
the violence.
she's Godzillionaire says A. All right. Tone, where you at, Tone? You're being a bigot. I know you're there, Tone. I know you're there. Tone, of all the things you can be, Tone. Of everything that you can be. Don't be one of those. That is the gift that keeps on giving. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and we'll lock it in here, and we will go with the answer for Mug Shorty number 2. Here it is. C. Aggravated assault causing bodily harm. Damn, boys, I am disappointed. I am disappointed.
Yeah, I knew there was violence, but who did she beat up? Like Steve Urkel? Like, you know, like that woman does not look like, you know, Atalanta. Like she looks like
That's some other chick.
bitchy. Yeah, she just looks like a bitchy Karen. Like no, she beat up Richie.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Little Cuban kid, she like pummeled to death.
Ah, Cuban B.
Ah, yes.
All right. You motherfuckers must be the dumbest drug dealers in the history of the game. All right, here we go. Mug Shorty number 3. Let's get some points on the board here, boys. All right. Is she
boy.
guilty of A, first degree premeditated murder, B, negligent manslaughter, C, attempted vehicular manslaughter, D, kidnapping, failure to appear, and second auto theft, second offense. Get your votes in chat for this one. Let's start with you guys need some points here. Let's go, Fisky. Start us off strong.
Well, I'm seeing a pattern with your so I feel like I'm playing 4D chess here because 3 of those are all some type of murder or manslaughter, and one of them is like not like the other. But I think you know that, so I think it's one of those murders. Murderer, miracle gangster. So with that said, she does look like a fiery Latina, but here's the thing: is like I'm looking at her and I don't know, like I see like shock. I don't see like the soul bereft eyes like that one white chick had. You know, the whatever that blonde Ukrainian thing was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like. So it's maybe she tried to run someone over. What is negligent manslaughter? Does that mean like I locked my kid in a fridge and left him to die?
Yeah. Or,
Yeah.
You weren't looking at the road and you ran someone over.
Oh,
Like that.
Oh
Or
yeah.
like you were a forklift operator and you know, or you're not a forklift operator but you're on a forklift and you accidentally killed somebody.
She didn't take Rosie Perez's advice, and when Rosie said, "Don't be stupid," like I think she did something stupid. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll go with the negligent one because I don't think I've seen negligent manslaughter before. I'm going out on a limb here, guys. So it's got to be one of the murders. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Draven.
I'm gonna go with D. I know everybody thinks it might be the other one, but I'm going with D.
All right.
What? Okay. I didn't even know what he's. All right. Okay. I'm going with C. Attempted vehicular manslaughter. She's the type of crazy.
Raven's hungry for the
going
D.
over.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going with that because it's like we're just fucking. We don't know. None of us know. So it's like fuck it.
We're
Let's
just
see.
picking letters, man.
Yeah,
I wish there were 4 players. So
You're
yeah,
right.
if there were 4 of us, we could have each like picked one, and that way
Yeah.
somebody.
All right.
I know.
Here
right?
we go.
No, but I'm
Here
going.
we go.
She looks like the type of chick that'll do that.
Here's the answer, boys. B,
Oh!
negligent manslaughter.
Oh,
I
Fisky.
called it. That was totally a guess, guys.
Fucker.
So Fisk on the panel gets a point. Godzillionaire and Keeley get a point in the chat. Good job, gentlemen. Good job. Way to go. Way to go. All right. So very last one. Here we go. Here it is. This is a very special edition. Our final mug shorty.
That's a dude. That's
Nyla
a
Rose
fucking
killed
dude.
someone?
Is she
That is
guilty
totally
of?
a dude.
Is she guilty of prostitution and immigration violation? B, assault and battery, stripper, hit a customer for being handsy. C, possession of cocaine with intent to distribute. D, dressing too scantily for a torta.
oh.
Well, I know which one it's not, and that's D.
You're right. You gave us a freebie on that.
Oh my god.
What do you say, Draven?
I guess I'll go with fucking C.
Draven says C.
Okay,
Felix.
I'm going with A.
A. Fisky.
You would know your people more than us.
It's prank people, that's what-
Which is funny because my first thought was like, this is what I imagine Draven looks like because I don't see his face. It's like him with the short hair.
He's got to put the purple My Pet Monster outfit.
Draven's like, what the fuck?
I'll show you what I
like,
look like when I'm a shorty.
The male version, but I'm saying just imagine the male version. Which I guess without
I think Nyla Rose was a hooker. I'm gonna go with A as well. I'm with Felix.
I know, right?
All right.
It's B.
Keely, what do you say in the chat, buddy? Give me an answer, Keely Chow. He's not. Is he still? Keely, are you feeding the ducks to this one? Ah.
Is he?
I don't know.
Not my proudest fap.
All right. Here we go. We're going to unveil the answer to the final. Mug Shorty. Here we go.
Ooh,
I told you.
There we
you know your
go.
people.
Oh, shit. But see, all right.
Here we go.
Do me a favor. Now, Draven, talk real quick, and people in the crowd, just in the chat, listen to his voice and look at her.
No, I have what my
Look at him trying to change his
my
voice.
female version looks like as my profile.
Oh, Billy.
So, Chris takes the victory with a 2-1 over Felix. Godzillionaire got a point in the chat. Keely got 2 points in the chat. Parrothead got blanked, and Tony got blanked in the chat. But thank you, everybody, for playing this evening. We appreciate you all being here for our review of Welcome to Derry and just hanging out in general, folks. Yeah, love you guys. We will be back tomorrow. J-Man and I are reviewing Silent Night, Deadly Night at 8:05, which I'm going to be watching probably tomorrow afternoon because I have to get up at 5 a.m. So, going to be a busy day tomorrow. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you to the panel. That's it, gang. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:05. I'm Pete from Wrestling with Horror for the rest of the panel. If we don't see you, have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. Deuces! Patreon.com/wrestling with horror.